Oke, bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ini baru berikan ini sebenarnya.
Okay, hello everyone. Today I want to present my brace project. So, for the first is, so there is 3 category in this presentation: Dunia, English, and IT. Okay, for the first one is Dunia. Okay, so the motion graphic. So this motion graphic explore why many members of Gen Z struggle with mental fatigue. In today's fast-paced and demanding world, through a blending of reflective text, expressive illustration, and smooth typography. The essential, the video invites viewers to pause and reflect on the meaning of peace from a personal perspective. Its core message reminds us that real calmness doesn't come from external validation, but from a heart coming to Allah. This project aims to inspire young people to strengthen their spiritual and emotional resilience in the digital era. Okay, and then for the next one is English.
Yang liburan malam terakhir.
Okay. So in this video, I and my team make a newscaster about the inflation. So in here that there is Amir as the talker. He talked about the inflation that happened in the area around Jonggol, and then Afan as the deaf translator in the corner of the thumbnail. He doing some gesture to make the deaf people understand what Emir is saying. And then for Renza is the gesture in the area that talk what happened in the area about that. And then there is me that I became the victim of the inflation that the rise value goes up and the life get harder because of the inflation. And then the next one is IT. Okay. So here is the profile company, one of the best project in my grade. So this project is showing the boarding school, modern Islamic boarding school that combine technology, creativity, and strong character education. The video highlight the school vision to prepare future generation of Muslim technopreneur through an environment that balance faith, knowledge, and innovation. Throughout the video, viewers are introduced to ideal learning atmosphere from classroom and dorm life to extracurricular activities. Digital project created by students, each scene capture the school value of discipline, teamwork, and continuous growth. This project was produced to represent the Denver school identity and spirit in professional yet inspiring way, showing how education and technology can work hard in hand to shape better vision. Okay, so for the conclusion is this, that almost all of my best project is created in the A grade. Why? Because in the A grade, we learn about design, and designing is one of my favorite feature in technology. That it makes everything that normal become being better in the eyes of human.
Pakai stress lagi.
Ya, okay. maybe that's all for me.
Besok pagi.
I'm sorry, Hafid.
Gak ada akses.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Ini.
wabarakatuh.
Ada akses nih.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, so for us today we're going to do the interview, and I will give you some question that you need to answer. Okay, so before that, please tell me about yourself.
Anything but myself.
Yes.
Okay, so for the first is my full name is Ahmad Fawaz. I was born in Depok in the year 2011 at the month March and at the 5 March actually. But my family is from Aceh, Banda Aceh, and go to Depok in the 2006. And then my elementary school name is Mumtazah Islamic School, the international school that I have learned there in 6 years, and then now I am in my 3rd year in IDN boarding school doing an interview.
Okay. Okay. So your elementary school was international school.
Yes.
So there was international school. So there was that a bilingual school, like using English?
Yes, actually it using English, but not get required for everyday use. So for just like examination.
For examination. So if daily speak, what?
Daily speak still Indonesia,
Still
but
Indonesia.
every year the school welcome other foreign to go to the school to teach English
Every
every year.
year. Also once a year.
Yes, once
Only once a year.
once a
Oh.
year.
Okay. Okay. So now I want to ask you: now you are in boarding school? Okay. So what can you describe this school?
This
ITN boarding school.
So in my opinion, that IDN boarding school is an IT school that only focus on 3 material: Ilmiah, English, and IT. And for the IT, the 7th grade just learning about the games and website, and for 8th grade IoT and design, and for the 9th grade is Flutter. And for the English, we just conversation and then describing things and listening. And then for the dunya there is 5 material, I think: tahsin, sirah, and then fikih and adab. Yeah, and then in the school still using sunnah, like wake up at 3 o'clock and then pray tahajud till subuh, and then after subuh halaqah, and then get ready for school, morning spirit, and then IT lesson till zuhur. After zuhur diniyah, and then like usual every day.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay. So next question is: did you already have IT skill before coming to ITN?
I think yes, but just the logic, like the logic to do like scratch or something.
Okay, so the basic one is only Scratch
Not only scratch,
or other maybe.
just basic like in overall, like for the logic, and then a little bit HTML and little bit 3D design.
Okay, so how was your IT skill if we compare in the past and now?
It's really different because now that I've been 3 years in IDN, my IT skill has been improved. Like in designing before, I just like use color and a text and a photo, but now I do more element in the poster so that it will look better than the before I get the IDN.
Okay. And then, did you ever find it difficult when you're learning something for IT?
Yes, I ever find it difficult, especially in designing in Acrylic. Like making the UI design is like very difficult for me because my imagination to make the element is kinda low, so I have to think harder to make it better.
So how to solve it? The
Uh,
first thing that you solve when you find like that problem.
so the first thing that I try to solve is searching for a reference in YouTube or Pinterest, or just asking an AI to give me a reference.
Okay. So did you ever get frustrated when learning something and you find it so hard in your life?
Uh, Not really sih, just like it's real hard, but I still could do it.
Okay. Finally, you still could do it. Okay. Okay. Have you ever created the website?
Yes, I ever create a website.
Okay. What website have you created?
Uh, my my personal website for me putting my project in there and my achievement.
Let's see. What is the best website that you ever met?
My personal website.
Your personal website. Did you not like mosque website maybe? Costco website. You ever helped the society?
I never tried.
You never create other website. Okay. You think making website is difficult?
No, it's really easy actually.
Okay. So how do you make the website?
So first, for me, my teacher make a domain first and then pay it. After that, we go to the WordPress.com, login in to the account. After that, just like Scratch, just drag and put it in the website, and then yeah, adding some more things the way you like.
Okay. So the tool is WordPress,
Yeah,
not VS Code.
no, not
Okay.
this.
Okay. What is the most interesting experience during you learn in IDM?
The most interesting is there is actually the 3D design and animating the animation.
Okay. Okay, so we go to the last one. Is any words for IDM?
And what for IDN? What? Maybe improve the learning because the learning here is kinda very basic for the other school. Like the English here is very basic that we not really learning any like verb, just doing some conversation like this.
Oh, okay. So about English, need to upgrade,
Yes.
like make it a little bit difficult
Yeah.
because we only practice in here,
Only
like
practicing.
conversation. So you think you need that one or not?
What?
Like no, instead of the conversation, so we learn grammar or we learn other pronunciation. You think that's need or not?
Actually, that's neat if you want to work outside of the country. Like you want to test TOEFL, that make it more easier to work in other country.
Okay. So anything else you wanna say for IDN?
Nothing.
That's it. Okay. Thank you very much for today, yeah, Fawaz, yeah. Okay. Okay. Don't forget after this you mix the video become one into 25 minutes. Yes. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, hello everyone. Today I'm gonna show you a country. That the country is Japan. So, about the Japan country, they have tradition and have so many famous innovation like in robotic, cars and electronics, as well as its culture and discipline. So in Japan, they have so many tradition like being polite to other people and something like that. Not just that, they have many invention in technology, from cars, vending machine, and even train. So they combine modern pop culture such as music and cartoon. However, Japan face problems like an aging population, poor pressure, and slow social change. So in Japan, people choose to be not marriage or child free. That make the population decrease years by years. And then the work pressure. The work pressure is really hard in Japan. That you can work 2 days straight, no rest. So yeah. And even so, Japan remain a strong and inspiring nation that balance progress with tradition. Okay, the history of Japan. So Japan began as a small kingdom influenced by China and Korea for centuries. Samurai and shogun ruled the country in 1868, and the major restoration modernized Japan and turned into a powerful nation. And Japan also joined the World War II, that he almost conquered half of the world, but lost to America because the country get atomic bomb. But in 1945, Japan rebuilt quickly and became one of the world leading countries with the technology and economy. Despite of the loss in the World War II, Japan still one of the world with the greatest technology and great economy. Okay, so the culture of Japan. So one of the culture is the tea ceremony. So one of the famous tradition is the ceremony, so called Shanoyu. It is not only about dignity, but also showing respect, peace, and mindfulness. Every movement, how the tea is made, served, and received. So this ceremony made for those who want peace, and it also showing respect to the work that have been so peaceful. And then mindfulness is and done with care and harmony. The tea ceremony reflects Japan's value, simplicity, and patience. So this ceremony reflect that Japan is always respecting in the patience of the people and the simplicity of the world. And it's the beauty of the small thing. It teaches people to slow down and appreciate the moment. Okay. So Japan have one capital city, that is the Tokyo. So Tokyo is the capital city of Japan and one of the most modern city in the world. So it's known for the technology in there, like there is so many tall building, business, technology, and fashion. So in there, like if you know, in the building there will be a hologram that will show ads like 3D. So the ads will looks like come out, but it's actually just a screen. And then not just that, they have train too in there. So Japan is one of the country who use train for daily activity to go to work or more. And then when it's night time, it will be a bright neon light in the city. So also Tokyo City is also a center for technology, business, and fashion in Japan. Even though it's very modern, Tokyo keeps its tradition like traditional festival beside busy streets. The city show how Japan blend the old and the new perfectly. Yeah, so not just the modern thing in the Tokyo, but Japan also maintaining their traditional activity like the festival every year. Okay, and then for the next is the spot in Japan, the Fuji Mountain. So Mount Fuji is the highest mountain you can find in Japan, standing around 3,772 meters. It's an active volcano, but it hasn't erupted since 1707. The mountain is the national symbol of Japan and is often seen in art, poems, and photographs. Many people climb Mount Fuji during summer to watch sunrise from the top. It is called Garaiko. Its perfect shape and peaceful view makes it one of the most beautiful spots in the world. Okay, so now for the food, Japan have sushi. So sushi is one of the most Japanese famous food in the world. It is made from vinegar, rice, combined with raw fish, vegetable, or egg. There are many types of sushi, such as nigiri, rice with fish on top, maki, rolled with seaweed, and sashimi, the slice of raw fish. Sushi is not only delicious but also show Japanese value of freshness, balance, and beauty in the food. Okay, and then the festival of Japan, Hanami, is one of the most famous festivals. It celebrates the beauty of cherry blossom called sakura, which bloom in spring during Hanami. People gather in park to sit under the trees, eat food, and enjoy time with family and friends. The festival reminds people that life is short and beautiful, just like the blossom that only lasts for a few days. Okay, for the fun fact, in Japan, trains are known for being extremely on time. Even a delay of 1 minute is considered serious, and the train company will often apologize to the passenger. This shows how much Japanese people value punctuality and respect for the other time. Okay, so maybe that's all for me. I'm sorry if I have mistake about this country. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.